Hello everyone, welcome to a new video for Nasdaq and S&P price prediction based on Elliott wave analysis. This is an intraday video where we're gonna dive deeper what happened for Nasdaq and S&P, of course, on the 1 hour chart, 15-minute chart, to see what it might happen also next. So basically today we saw in our analysis that we are potentially between two scenarios where we are in an ultimate bullish scenario here with a very high 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 impulsive wave, or we are in a leading diagonal where we have bottomed, of course, also here, and we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4 and a 5 toward the upside. If this scenario has finished or not yet, we would like to see this blue box broken, and that means, of course, to shift towards the ultimate bullish scenario, the most highest impulsive wave, we would like to see anyways this blue box broken, whether impulsively or in an ending diagonal. However, in ending diagonal, of course, it gives a much higher possibility for this one, and that means, of course, this is a finished leading diagonal that it might finish here as 1, 2, 3, 4 and a 5, and then moving for a wave to, of course, in three-wave shape. So basically the top is not confirmed yet, and of course right now on the 15-minute chart as well we are looking still for higher, and obviously it looks like something impulsive. It might be, of course, a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 again, or a zigzag to finish, of course, this ending diagonal. So you would like to see a wave 3 in zigzag form, and then of course correction, and then zigzag form again for an ending diagonal. So basically, I'm still looking for higher on Nasdaq. I don't see any kind of bearish signals, especially with this one here. Even we took the blue box here perfectly, which it might also be in confluence with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave 2 in case we are impulsive. Yeah. And we see a nice reaction toward the upside. So we have to, of course, take it into consideration that we might see even potentially an impulse toward the upside. Therefore, if we see an impulse directly, I'm gonna shift to this scenario, guys, directly, because we are already, by the way, very close to the 1.618, which is taken, of course, from this wave 1, 2 here. Yeah, so this 1, 2 and then 3. Yeah, so this will finish the wave 3, and basically 4 and a 5, potentially looking for several 4 5s here, yeah, already. And then finishing, of course, a main wave 3, and then looking for a longer wave 4, because we have, of course, a longer wave 2 here as well. And so I'm expecting a little bit longer one, and it might be deep potentially, since this one, well, actually this is a zigzag, but yeah, it can be not so much deep actually. No, it can be sideways. Yeah, it can be a little bit sideways, or a flat, or a triangle. Yeah, so we're gonna see. But in time, it has to take a lot of time, of course, since the wave 2 is long. Yeah, so this is for the Nasdaq. Let's take a look at the SPX. On the SPX, we can see today we're shifting a little bit lower. I don't know, always SPX lately was behind Nasdaq, right? Is one step behind, and we see that it's still, of course, in a formation potentially for a wave 4 in the blue count here, where we have potentially 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave 1 ABC for wave 2, and then another 1, 2 here, potentially finish the wave 3, right? And looking, of course, for something bigger here. Let me just adjust this one. This should be in brackets. This should be in is this one? Okay. Yeah, so this is what I'm looking for. Basically that means it's gonna finish 3, 4 and a 5. Sorry, here we go. Here we go. Yeah, so basically we are in 1, 2, 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 finished wave 3 in the white actually, and we're looking for a 4 and a 5 to finish the blue scenario, meaning 1, 2, 3, 4 and a 5. And that basically will finish, of course, a wave 3 in the yellow, 4, 5, also continuation towards the upside as an ultimate bullish scenario. For the leading diagonal, of course, is still there. Before calling this one as 100%, is still there, this scenario, as a leading diagonal where we have potential 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, obviously, we're still looking for something corrective. If we move on the 15-minute chart, well, you can see that if you have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here, the wave 4 has interfered or not yet. Let me check. This is okay, not yet. Okay, so we don't have an intersection with wave 4 with the wave 1. So yeah, basically we can say it might be a wave 3 here, but however, also like a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, very shallow wave 4. Very questionable. Okay, it's not 100% an impulse, guys. Now you see the gaps and so on. It's not really possible to see it 100%, but it doesn't have like a perfect character of an impulse, but still 5 waves. So be careful with it. If we move for lower, if we see like very massive drop, that could be a kind of like confirmation that we have topped. Okay, we're gonna see this later on, but so far I do not confirm yet even a top. I would like to see the blue box taken soon or later. So still looking for it on the SPX as well. If we get a little bit longer wave somehow like this and then retracement and then moving down, well, then I would call a possible bearish scenario. Possible because it's still also possible that you retrace toward the upside again before moving toward the downside. So we're gonna see this, of course. We still need some evidence that we have topped, guys. It's not enough, and it's not enough to say that we are in wave 2 yet. Okay, so that was it for the SPX and the Nasdaq. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your likes and comments, and see you in the next one. Bye-bye.